Hey Queens, I'm sure you can tell by the thumbnail that I have a backpack that I wanted to show you, but what's special about this backpack is that it's very similar to the quilted tabby backpack, but for a fraction of the price. So let's get into it. Hey, Andrea, and welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you know me, you know that I like what I like, but I'm allergic to full price. If that sounds like you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to also hit that notification bell so that you know whenever I upload new videos. But I'm not going to keep you long today, guys. I really just wanted to come on here and show you what I picked up from Amazon. I was not in the market for a backpack. I don't need a backpack. I bought a Coach backpack a few months ago that I've only used once or twice. I'm just not a backpack person, even though I do like backpacks. But I thought doing this video might be helpful to some of you who have been on the fence about whether or not you want to spend the money on the quilted tabby, because that is a gorgeous backpack. I know that Mo Knows Beauty has one, and she did a what's in my bag on hers and showed the different ways that you can wear it. And even though I don't wear backpacks, it's something about that quilted tabby that makes me want it. But I refuse to pay that much for a bag that I know I'm not going to use. So I thought the next best thing would be to find a dupe. So we're going to go ahead and get into what I got off of Amazon. It came in this box. I don't know if they would typically put it in this box because this particular backpack came with something else. So I actually had two things shipped in this one box. So I don't know if you were to order this backpack on its own, if it would come boxed up or not, but it did come boxed up, and I've already taken the other item out. The backpack is, though, just from like my first impressions, smaller than what I expected. So this is what it looks like coming right out of the box. As you can see, it's wrapped up super tight. So they did do a good job with the packaging on this. No complaints there. So guys, the last video that I did, I unboxed the Times Square tabby in the 26 size, and I don't think I mentioned it in that video, but I just wanted to clarify with you guys, I much prefer to purchase from Coach. If I know I'm going to get a Coach retail bag, I much prefer to purchase from Coach, whether it be online or in store at the boutique. However, that tabby, the quilted, why can't I get it right, y'all? The Times Square tabby 26 size was not available on the Coach website. It's been sold out for a minute, and that's the size that I had my mind set on. So that's why I opted to go the Amazon route. So just an FYI, a lot of times Amazon and some of the other retailers like Dillard's, Macy's will have Coach items that Coach doesn't even have. So that's just, keep that in the back of your mind. If it's something that you really want from Coach and it's sold out or you can't find it at Coach, check out Amazon and some of the other retailers, because a lot of times they will have sizes and colors that are either sold out or just never made it to the Coach website for some reason. So this is the dust bag. I guess, I don't know, Clutchy. I don't know what this is, but it's a really cheap dust bag, but we didn't get it for that. I got plenty of dust bags that I'm not using that don't have bags that I could use if I really wanted to. So then it was wrapped up in this. So this is what she looks like out of the box. And I'm going to tell you right now, my initial thoughts are I am very impressed. Now, I will say that I don't like the fact that this was bent over like this, because it's going to take a while to get this crease out. I'm going to have to stuff this bag. But y'all, this PU, polyurethane, whatever this faux leather is, vegan leather, feels super soft. It actually feels like the Coach Napa leather. So let me get closer so y'all can kind of see what the quilting looks like. So you see what I'm talking about, that right there, that crease from where it's been folded down to ship. But let me get all of the paper off of here so we can get a closer look at this bag. I will say they took a lot of care in packaging this bag really nicely. So I'm not going to complain about how it was folded, because I think that this material is soft and pliable enough that once I stuff it and let it sit for a day or two, that eventually the creasing will come out. It's taking me a minute to get this blue plastic off of this turn lock closure though. So just bear with me while I'm working on that. So this was this piece was $39.99. on Amazon, and it came in more than one color. I can't believe that I didn't get the pink. So y'all know I love pink, and I was so tempted to get the pink, but I've made myself not get pink because I'm always buying something pink. So I decided to just go with black, but they also had a really nice like beige or cream color. But now that I've gotten this plastic off of here, let me get the plastic off of these straps so that we can just really get into this bag. Now, when I purchased the cash and carry crescent shoulder bag on Amazon, that was on purpose because I wanted that bag and I wanted it in that color, and Amazon actually had it on sale. So it was like $60 cheaper. It was like less than $300 when I got it. So that's why I opted to go the Amazon route for that. So that's another thing, guys. Pay attention to the prices, because a lot of times Amazon have their own sales. And so sometimes if you're looking for a particular brand, Amazon might have it cheaper than that brand itself, just depending on when. So keep that in mind when you're shopping for something, because you know we always trying to get the best deals possible over here. Let me get this plastic off of this strap. So if we get on the inside of this bag, it is like a cotton, like a fabric lining, and it's like beige. You can see that there is a zipper pocket here on the back wall, and then on the front wall you have your slip pocket. It also has a turn lock closure, and then you have the shoulder strap here that you can wear like a regular bag. You can wear this as a crossbody. And I'm not really sure how these little things work right here. Oh, duh. So if you take these, I had plastic on the buckles and didn't even see it. So there are buckles here on the back. So this is the part that makes it the backpack. So let me just go ahead and fasten these so that y'all can see what it really looks like. And then I'm gonna stuff it so we can see it kind of standing up without this crease in it and without it looking all flat. Before we move on, I wanted to remind you guys that my free ebook is now available. It's called 5 Tips of Purchasing Pre-Loved Luxury Online. It's a quick, simple read designed to help you shop with confidence, save money, and avoid getting scammed. It is pinned in the comments. It's also in my description, and it's in my bio. So go ahead and download it if you don't have it already. But y'all, I didn't really expect to be super impressed with this bag. But I'm going to tell y'all, this is really nice. This is super cute. I mean, y'all know I don't really like vegan or fake leather. But for what this is and for the price, you really can't beat it, just being honest. Like, this is it appears to be a really well-made dupe. So I'm almost done here. So here we go. So we've got the little pads for the little straps for the back if you actually wanted to wear it as a backpack. But then you can also wear it as a long shoulder or a crossbody. This has also 2 front pockets. So I think these little pockets would be cute, nice for like maybe your earbuds or hand sanitizer, anything small that you want easy access to, but it don't want to have to open up the whole bag to get to it. So I would probably put my hand sanitizer in here so I don't have to put my dirty, nasty hands inside of the bag until I know that the germs have been removed. And then maybe my earbuds. And then that would also save space on the inside of this bag. But I'm gonna go ahead and stuff this bag real quick so that we can kind of see what it looks like once it's stuffed and not so super flat. So I think this is a lot smaller than Coach's quilted tabby backpack, but I'm going to pull up the dimensions on both of these in a minute and tell y'all what they are so that y'all know for yourselves. But it looks a lot smaller than what I expect. It looks smaller in person to me than what it looks like online. And I guess that could be a good or bad thing. I guess it really just depends on what you need. For me, this will be perfect. I don't need anything much bigger than this. But I am now seriously contemplating ordering the other two colors since they're only $39.99 a piece, like for real. So this is what she looks like completely stuffed. And y'all can see this back part is already starting to work itself out. Now, I don't know if this creasing, like these wrinkles here, will ever completely go away because no telling how long the bag had been folded like that. But it's on the back of the bags, and I really don't care. I don't know if I would care if it was on the front, to be honest. I mean, this type of material, even if this was real leather, it would probably be prone to like creasing over time because it's just so soft and pliable. So that's not a deal breaker for me. But you can see what it looks like from the side. And then there are no feet on the bottom here. And there's no branding on any of the hardware or anything. But let me go ahead and grab my tablet so that we can go over the dimensions so we can see how it stacks up to the TABBY backpack since I don't have the TABBY. Okay, so the size on here, and it's so weird because I'm on Amazon because I wanted to look up this backpack first. And there's actually, they have the quilted TABBY right here. So I'm not gonna have to go to the Coach website to get the dimensions on that because they're right here on Amazon. So it's got on the under the you might also like section. So because I guess pulled up a quilted backpack, the TABBY backpack in black was like one of the first results under the you might also like tab. And so let's go ahead. So for this backpack, the size is 9.62 by 5.89 by 7.86. So if we go to the Coach, the dimensions on it are 8 3/4 length, 8 1/4 height, and 5 1/4 width. So it looks like the Amazon backpack may be a little wider. Okay, so the dimensions on here, because it's confusing, they didn't say whether it was length, diameter, height on the numbers for this Amazon backpack. But okay, so on the dimensions, so it's 5.89 inches deep, 9.62 inches wide, and 7.86 inches in height. So the Coach is 8 1/4 inches in height, 8 3/4 inches in length, and then only 5 1/4 inches in width. So the Coochie, or the Amazon, is actually wider than the Coach, but it's a little shorter than Coach, but about the same in depth. So I guess they are similar in size, but again, I don't have the Coach bag to compare it to in person. But this is it, guys. This is my $40 TABBY backpack dupe that I got off Amazon. I will put the links below just in case you guys are interested in grabbing one. Thank you again for watching, and don't forget, if you're going to get it anyway, you may as well save a few coins. Talk to you later. Bye.